Hi, everyone.
Oh, hey.
Okay. Is that everyone?
Sophie.
What?
Who's all in here?
Um,
Wait, Cassie? Check on. Oh, wait, never mind. Hello? Oh. Alright. Oh, say also in yours with us. Also in. Oh, wait, I could.
Sophie,
yep.
some of the boys are at basketball practice still.
Are they gonna be able to make it?
I don't know, but I know some of them are still at basketball practice.
Okay.
It's me and Kira. Hello?
Hi. Okay. So, think it should start now.
Hey, do you know how long this might be? Like, estimate?
It shouldn't be that long.
Okay. We are just wondering because we're at practice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it volleyball? Or wait, basketball?
No, volleyball.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome everyone to the Spring Native Youth Meetup for Great Plains region. Next slide. Um, Wait, who's screen sharing?
Tristan, next slide.
Okay. So this is our agenda for today. We're gonna have an introduction, an icebreaker, announcements, a regional check-in, youth updates, and then a closing. Next slide. This is my introduction. Nawa Gudat Ha'a Sophie Landon. Dadat Jita Sanish na MHA Nation. And fun fact about me is my number one thing on my bucket list is going to Japan. Next slide. Okay, so we're gonna have an opening prayer, and just want to ask, is anyone want to volunteer? If not, I'm gonna call on someone.
Does the prayer from the one we learned in Sonics class count?
Yes.
Okay, I'll start it. I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. Oh my god, wait, hold on. Okay. Ready? Wait, that's nope. Wait, what is it? I thought I remembered it. Hold on. Wait, that's ata wakara node. Oh wait, that's the end. Alright, I don't know why I started talking.
Okay.
I can do it.
Okay, go ahead.
Jid Widatka Ata Akarano Atna Neshu Within Sagadij Wanado Naniwo Shuk Tanana Sish Tanaka Baksh Wikunak Stay Nawa.
Oh, I thought that was my bad.
Okay. Thank you for that, Kodo. So now we'll move on to the next thing in our agenda. Our regional check-in. So you're gonna have to state your name, your tribe, youth council, where you're from, and one thing you love about yourself. So I'm just gonna go down the participants list. Okay. So start with Alan Lawrence. Alan Lawrence. Okay. We'll ask Aubrey.
Okay. Hi, my name's Aubrey. I'm enrolled in the MHA tribe. I'm a part of the MHA youth leadership. Yeah. I'm from North Dakota, from White Shield, and one thing I love about myself is my passion for certain things.
Okay. Thank you, Aubrey.
Representative Landon,
Yep.
what is MHA?
Mandan Hidatsa Arikara Nation.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay. Now we'll move on to Troy.
Hi, my name's Troy. I'm part of the MHA Nation, and I'm from North Dakota, and I like my hair.
Okay, thank you, Troy. Now I'll move on to Chloe.
My name's Chloe Bearstail. I'm from the MHA Nation, and I'm Fort Peck Sioux. I'm from White Shield, and I like that I'm tall.
Okay, thank you, Chloe.
How tall, Chloe?
I'm 5'7". Hi.
Okay, now we're gonna move on to Gianna. Hello, Gianna. Okay. Then we'll move on to Amelia.
Hi, my name is Amelia. I am from the MHA Nation, and I am in the MHA Youth Leadership Council. I'm from North Dakota, and I love my hair.
Okay, thank you, Amelia. Now we'll move on to Kodo.
Hi, my name's Kodo. I'm from the Spirit Lake Nation. I'm from the MHA Youth Leadership Council. I'm from White Shield, North Dakota, and I love that I'm funny.
Okay, thank you, Kodo. Also, okay, Gianna. Now Zio. And Kira.
Okay. Hi, my name is Ziomara Romero. I'm from MHA Nation, and sorry, hold on, it's kind of noisy. MHA Nation. I'm Sue, and Um, I'm a part of the MHA Youth Leadership Council. I'm from White Shield, North Dakota, and I love my long hair.
Okay, thank you, Zio. And is Kira
Kira.
there with you?
My name is Kira. I'm from MHA Tribe, and the MHA Youth Councilship. Oh, MHA Youth Councilship. Oh, I don't know. I'm from White Shield, and I love my teeth.
Okay, thank you guys. And then lastly, Brayden. Hello, Brayden. Okay. Or wait, and then Margaret.
Nawa gudet khaa strakashaganu na Margaret Yellowbird Sanchtagnani Tati MHA Youth Leadership Council advisor and where am I from? Gutet ni naga nioharitz akt na sudaga. So I'm from White Shield, but I live in Minot. Data jitita Sahnish wita tanu na sananat Dakota Assiniboine and Marikra and Hidatsa. And the one thing I love about myself is my, I guess, let me think. I guess my ability to want to be everywhere at the same time.
Okay, thank you. So I know we did have some people. So someone's mic wasn't working, and then Alan, Lawrence, and Brayden did not give a response. So next slide. Okay, so this is the icebreaker, and it's a question. The question is, what is your favorite thing about Palace season? So I'm gonna let you guys popcorn it since I'm pretty sure we all know each other now. So we're gonna start with Chloe.
I like watching the contests, like specifically the men's fancy.
Okay, and then can you popcorn it to someone?
Oh, Troy.
Um, Probably the food.
The food.
Yeah, the food and probably seeing my family.
Okay, that's good. Now, can you popcorn it to someone?
Koto bozo.
Probably hanging out with my friends and meeting new people.
Thank you. And then can you popcorn it to someone?
Aubrey.
Hanging out with my friends and seeing my family, and I'll popcorn it to Zio and Kira.
My favorite thing about Power season is probably the weather and
the crepes. Um, I like watching all the categories and eating.
And then can you guys popcorn it to someone?
My bad. Amelia. I got it.
I like um seeing people I haven't seen in a while. And who else hasn't went?
Gianna, which you can just answer in the chat since your mic isn't working.
Okay, Gianna.
Mhm. Okay. So Gianna, just answer the question in chat. Hmm. Okay, thank you, Gianna. And then I think just Margaret.
Oh, my favorite thing about powwow season is the early morning prayer. I love going to that and the flag raising. I love dancing, I guess. In powwow season, what I really love is the smell of patchouli oil. You smell it all over because people put it on their outfits to because they've been dusty or dirty from powwow season or been put in their bags for so long. And I guess another thing, I mean, I just have so many favorites about powwow season. It's just the best, the family reunions that we get to have. And these guys are not wrong about the food or my favorite food at a powwow or thing to get at powwow is either that those big anti lemonades or the Piccadillys. Those are my favorite. And um just watching the specials and the dancing and just being a part of it, being a part of community.
Okay, thank you all for answering that question. So now I'll move on to the next part of our agenda. So now we're gonna do the youth regional updates. So we're just gonna ask, I don't really know like what we should do since we're all part of the same youth council.
Maybe have let's see, who is our VP? Is our VP on here?
He's not in here. Or wait,
Oh,
Emery?
president.
Oh,
Emery's the
Kodo.
president.
Kodo's here though, he's the vice.
Yep. Kodo, you're up.
So Kodo, just answer these, you just answer these questions to give an update on our youth council.
All right. Our youth council achievements. We've been doing a lot of fundraising, stuff like that. Um, yeah. What issues we face with our community? A lot of our funding has went down, so they're saying like we might have to save up our unity funding. So, and what challenges do you face as indigenous youth? Honestly, I don't really know, to be honest with you. But what suggestions do you have for unity? Um, I'm not sure. I really don't know. There's a lot of good stuff here, so.
I think that last question might be something for all of you to answer is like what suggestions you have for unity. And then some things that Kodo, remember we talked about the hand game tournament that we've been asked to do with Powell Committee and run. We had
Yeah.
our mother corn that we did in the beginning of the year. We went to a hand game tournament in Newtown to represent our chapter and our school. Um, and there's one thing that I do want to say today. We did have a thing at the school today from our mental health department, Elbow Woods. And it was kind of just something that they have that they bring into the classrooms and talk to our youth about, just various different topics, drugs, alcohol, good choices and things of that nature. And, right now is the time that I feel that things are changing. The sun is starting to come out again. We see that the season is moving, and when things like that happen, we start to see a lot of depression. And in our community, we had a suicide recently, and it was really hard on some of the families there. And I think that, that's something that it's hard for our youth to talk about because it hurts their hearts and they can relate to some of those feelings, and it's hard for them to express. So that's probably some of the struggles that I see with our youth right now. And it's hard sometimes for them to express that. So I just wanted to interject there for a little bit, but I think you guys could probably all think of some just suggestions you guys have for unity, because we did discuss this, that would be one of those questions that you guys would have to answer.
Okay, I agree with you. I think we should have everyone answer that question. So I'm gonna ask Aubrey to answer.
I think for the for the Unity conference, I really like the workshops, and my suggestion would be maybe more workshops like advocating for those such things, and even more workshops that are like more hands-on, because a lot of workshops that like my group would usually go into are like just talking, which is fine and everything, but I know a lot of the kids who do go to Unity like doing on hand stuff because it allows us to really get close with the people who are in the room.
Okay, thank you, Aubrey, for your input. It's really appreciated. So I'm gonna ask Chloe.
Um, I I like the way Unity does things, but when we're like in like those big groups, I wish there were more like activities to do, like with everybody like in that big old thing, if that makes sense.
Okay, thank you, Chloe. I see Emery has joined. Hello, Emery.
Hi.
Would you like to answer these questions?
Sure.
Okay. So can you see the screen share?
Yeah.
Okay, we're just doing youth regional updates, and since you're the president, I just want to get your input on your youth council.
So all these questions?
Yeah.
What are youth council achievements since Unity Conference? Like around us or just in general?
Around you guys.
So we got we're doing that we're help hosting that hand games thing at the rec. And some issues our community faces is Oh no, like just most of the stuff other communities face. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just got back from practice, so
It's all right. You can just answer the last question on what suggestions do you have for Unity?
uh yeah, like Chloe said, like more activities for the thing. Or for like workshop or more workshops and stuff like that.
Okay. Thank you, Emery. So I'm gonna ask Zio and Kira on what suggestions do you have for Unity? Zio, are you there? Okay. Well, I think they said they were at practice. So what about Troy? What suggestions do you have for Unity?
Hello?
Oh, I can hear you.
Sorry. My phone lost service. Um, answer these questions.
Just the one asking what suggestions you have for Unity.
All right. Some of my suggestions. I didn't really think about Unity. I thought about like our little meetups, like having like little. I don't know. Thinking of like Aubrey's workshops, I think it'd be cool if we had probably little things like that from time to time, in our own schools. Not like every every day or like maybe like once a week, once every 3 weeks. Little things like that to like get more kids included, or learn something. Okay, I'm gonna pass the phone to Kira. Um, my suggestions is that the workshops should have like more icebreakers to like socialize more with each other and stuff.
Okay, thank you guys for your input. Now I'm gonna ask Margaret.
So, I like what you guys are all saying about the more engaging. I do agree with the General Assembly. Doing more things that are engaging with the students that are in there. I know they used to do like little icebreakers where they had to talk to each other or move around the room too. That's always helpful because a lot of the times when I see the kids, they're sitting there for so long and they start to get tired and they're getting antsy. Maybe like suggesting like even when the general speaker is up, maybe they could have an icebreaker themselves, whoever's in speaking at the time. Um, the other thing that I wanted to make mention, like mid-year, um, I would like to see mid-year in all regions, not just in one place. I would like to see mid-year in all regions to help increase your number, your members, and your youth groups. Because I think if you did a mid-year in each region, that would attract more. Especially for our region, it's been really difficult to recruit or even know who is a youth council. And it is also hard for like the regional rep themselves to continually travel to look to see who in those specific areas. So I know that mid-year is always, in Phoenix, and the kids love going there and getting out, but I really think that um for region it would be nice to have that, and it would also be nice to have like um and I get that we have these regional representatives, but it would be nice to have someone specific for those regions as an adult besides the advisor, that can help guide, or at least for that particular mid-year conference, have a contact from the main office that would work with them and getting that all set up. Um, I think there was another thing that I was suggesting about mid-year was even the prices or something. I was talking about that one time was like for people that come far away, reducing that price for them versus the ones that are closer, because it is hard during mid-year, and especially like what Kodo was saying, we're in this time and space of where administration is really taking a hold of a lot of the monies or programs or funding that these programs have. So it's going to be a little more difficult for youth to get to Unity or to be able to do these things, because our fundings are being threatened right now, and our way of life is being threatened. So I think that this is again something that is a big challenge that all of these youth councils are going to be facing, and all of our nations and tribes are going to be facing here. So now is the time for us to really start focusing on and holding on to what we have. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for sharing out and giving your input. It really means a lot. And I do agree with a lot of what you said. Okay, I see someone has raised their hand.
That's me, Representative Landon. First of all, I want to thank Representative Landon for her leadership. And I want to thank the Mandan, Hidatsa, and Arikara Nation young people for being on this call tonight. Thank you for your suggestions and ideas about the National Unity Conference. I'm Greg Mendoza, and I'm Unity's Youth Programs Director. I work very closely with Sophie as well as all of the Unity Executive Committee members. Thank you, Margaret, for your comments as well. We're fully aware of some of the challenges that tribes are facing today, particularly with regard to the current administration in Washington, D.C., that don't favor people of color. And I don't mean to say that, but it's unfortunate, And as you know, we're the first peoples of this land, and it's unfortunate to hear some of the things that are happening there that may affect tribal nations, and it has affected tribal nations. So, your nation has always been very supportive to youth, and I will take your comments under consideration because we're fully aware and we're prepared, Unity, with regard to possibly some of these challenges that I'm hearing now. But also, your ideas are really good, they're on point. So, I want to thank all the young people for sharing your thoughts. We support the Great Plains region. And again, your representative, Landon, is doing a wonderful job. Again, we want to work with you, and definitely I will share this particular issues back to the Unity staff, our executive director. This is being will be included in our social media platforms so that people will know some of your concerns. So thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Greg. So now we're going to move on to the next part of our agenda. Thank you all for sharing. So this is the announcements. These are the times for the upcoming spring meetups. Okay, next slide. Okay, so these are some posters for some upcoming things that we have going on. So right here is the 2025 Healing Circles. It's free training for Native youth ages 14 to 24 years old, and Unity is seeking partners interested in hosting these upcoming trainings. So those are where they're gonna be located at, and then there is the 2025 Regional Earth Ambassador Gatherings. So connect with fellow youth leaders passionate about environmental stewardship. For more information, contact youth programs. So then those are the states.
Representative Landon?
Yep.
Okay, thank you, Representative Landon, and all those on the call. We have some wonderful opportunities for all of you to get involved in some of our events coming up. First of all, I would encourage all of you to apply for the Unity Earth Ambassador Program. Those applications are due on March 31st. And so we definitely want to include young people from the Great Plains region to be a part of the new class of Earth Ambassadors who will be a part of the National Unity Conference coming up in San Diego. But I also want to mention to you that we're really excited that we received a grant to host all of these Earth Ambassador gatherings that are going to be held in Michigan, Florida, Arizona, and Hawaii. So we are looking for 25 youth from each of the regions to participate in this real intense 2.5 day training that's going to be held. So I'm hoping to have some of the Mandan, Hidatsa, and Arikara young people that would be a part of this. Along with our healing circles, we're real excited because we're getting ready for some upcoming regional meetings as well, as mentioned by Representative Landon. But please, young people, please, I want to encourage you guys to apply for the Earth Ambassador program because eventually you'll be involved in all of these Earth Ambassador gatherings as well. Thank you, Representative Landon.
Yep. Thank you, Greg. Hold on. I'm gonna. Okay, because I think Margaret has to say something.
You guys, I'm sorry, I just wanted to make mention, you guys, like how Greg is talking about applying for these things. If you guys want to apply for this, you do need to let me know right away so I can help you, or if you need help, but also let me know so I can get you going, okay? These are things that you definitely can be a part of.
Okay, thank you. So now we're gonna move on to the next part of the agenda. Oh, this is the national conference. The annual conference. And our group is planning to come. Margaret.
Yes, we are planning to be in attendance depending again on our budget. And if the school is more than willing to allow us to do that, because everyone, like again, like we had mentioned, we're all very well aware of the situations, but again, we're super excited to be in attendance if we're able to. Again, these guys do have to meet certain requirements in order to go to National Unity Conference or the annual conference. Like, for example, being a part of, your spring meetup, or meeting X amount of times throughout the school year, or fundraising, or being a part of any of our events. So, and they've all done a wonderful job this year. We're super thankful for a lot of, and we got plenty of you guys on here. So I'm super thankful for, you guys and all the work that you've done and continue to do. And I cannot wait for our hand game tournament that's going to come up. And hopefully we'll finish with a big bang at the end of the school year with another event. And we do have Aubrey, who has been working, trying to hurry up and get these guys going with some more fundraisers and whatnot. But again, thank you guys, all of you, for working so hard to get to this goal, our National Unity Conference, because you guys all know, and most of, if not all of you, have been there already and know exactly the outcomes and the benefits and the experience, the wonderful experience that you have going to Unity. And again, I cannot say enough. Like, thank you, Unity. Thank you all. Greg, see who else is on here. Will, thank you guys. I don't know who Alan is, but thank you. And you guys, thank you so much for all the hard work that you do. We do appreciate you so much.
Representative Landon?
Yep.
First of all, thanks a lot, Margaret. Margaret, you're so awesome. Thank you. And I do want to encourage the Mandan, Hidatsa, and Rickará Nation Youth Council to, if you can, I know Margaret does her best to get everything before your school and before your school board. I just want to give you guys a heads up that we're about 75% capacity at the hotel. So if there's a way for your tribe and your nation to reserve rooms for your young people, please do so right away, because the host hotel is filling up really fast, and we're expecting about 3,000 Native American youth from all over the country, and I know they want to see MHA Nation represented. So I'm just saying that it's going to be, we're expecting a large conference. Okay, thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Greg. That's very important information for us.
Sophie?
Yep.
So with the fundraising and everything, so it's what he just says, they're on like a little time crunch. I do have a couple of people's stuff that they donated in Margaret's room, but I have the board and everything else done. It's just all I'm waiting for. So I think we might need to like try to push that a lot more now because we're getting close. Yeah.
Okay. I agree with you. We need to fundraise as much as possible and try to do that as quick as possible. So thank you, Aubrey. You work so hard.
I wanted to make one more mention about something, is that you guys know, if you are, like we do plan on it, and I'm gonna definitely push. Thank you, Greg, for letting me know that you guys are at 75% capacity. So if we can get some rooms at least reserved, that would be great. The other thing is that you all need to start keeping in mind that regional representative, if anyone is interested, you guys need to start thinking about that. Not last minute, let's get it done and let's get going and get our stuff in, get prepared before that. I don't remember when it opens, or if it's open right now, or when it closes, but we'll look for that too, because they usually have that on the website. But again, keeping that all for all of you in mind, that you're more than welcome to run, and you all are very capable.
Yep. Thank you. Yes, Greg?
Representative Landon, and thank you, Margaret, for sharing that. Yes, all of the positions within the Unity Executive Committee are open, including the Great Plains Regional Representative position. So the application is open, and just continue to watch the Unity website for further information. There's a petition that you need to fill out, and there's a deadline. So just letting you know, giving you a heads up that, yes, as Margaret pointed out, All of you are capable and in taking on the position. The deadline is on May 29th. Okay, so if you want to step up into the leadership role to serve Unity for the Great Plains region, that position is open as we speak. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Greg. I really encourage you guys to try and apply for that position. I think a lot of you are very much capable and able to fill that position, and I think a lot of you guys have really showed that leadership, and I've really seen it in our youth council, and I'm really just proud of you all. You guys work like so hard. I'm so proud of you guys. Okay, next on the agenda.
Oh, really quick, just want to make a quick announcement that Unity does have a logo contest happening. So it is for the logo for the national conference. First place wins $250. It's open ages 14 to 24, and the deadline is March 21st. So again, we're having the logo contest. If you know any artists or anyone who likes to draw or does any art, encourage them to apply. It's on Unity's social medias. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Tristan. Okay, thank you all. We're now closing the meeting. This is my contact information, and my name is Sophie Landon, my email for Unity, and then the social media. So thank you all for attending. First I want to ask, you guys have any questions before we end the meeting? Anyone?
I just wanted to see if anyone would be willing to give us maybe just a closing little prayer. It doesn't have to be anything special. It could just be something that comes from your heart.
Okay. Would anyone like?
Representative Landon?
Yep.
Okay, before we do the prayer, again, I just want to say on behalf of Unity, we want to thank Representative Landon and her leadership. Thank you all for joining us. The Mandan, Hidatsa, and Arikara Nation has always been supportive to Unity. And so we want to thank Margaret as being a wonderful advisor as she is. And want to thank all the youth for participating in tonight's meetup to help support Representative Landon in her position. She's done a wonderful job representing you. I just ask that you continue to support her, offer your advice to her, and then she could bring that forward to the National Unity Council Executive Committee. So on behalf of Unity, thank you guys. You guys did a wonderful job. You were very consistent tonight. I believe we have over 16 still on the call, which is awesome. So thank you, Representative Landon, for your leadership. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Greg, for those wonderful words. So I guess we're gonna have Kodo do the prayer, even though he did the opening prayer too. So
Yeah, my name is Carl. Before I say the prayer, I hope everyone is going through, or whatever everyone's going through, I hope they get through it and know that no, you're not alone and you're loved. So, Wadatka ata akrano atna neshu wadin sagadij wanado naniwo shuk tanana sish tanaka baksh wakanak stay nawa.
Nawa natrakani.
thank you, Kodo. So now we have done everything on the agenda. So now it's time to close up the meeting.
Thank you. Good job, Representative Landon.
Good
Thank
job,
you,
y'all.
Greg.
job, Sophie.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Good night.
everybody. Love you guys. Stay safe.
See you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Kohtotet.
Bye.
Bye.
Naguf nok nate.
Ah.
Bye, Margaret.
Nagohtotet.